joy knew no bound as to be selected as a winner poet for the first monthly contest in peaceful existence. It was a rare moment for a poet to be showered upon by such honor or accolades. Myself being a Gandhian, my poem has verses influenced by Gandhian teaching, ideology and philosophy which I practice in my life. I would like to thank to Honorable Balogan Yanu, jury member, the admins of the League of Poets for the recognition and honor. I hail from tea industry belt of North Bengal, India. To say it was village background in Toto. My primary education and school education was completed in local institutions. However, for higher education, I had to continue courses at outside in the cities. After completion of education, I started career as a teacher in an English medium school. In the meantime, I worked as a journalist and continued it considerably for a long period. Further, I continued to write in English, Hindi, Nepali and local tribal languages in precise. As a journalist, I was acquainted with various events of societies and its far-reaching impacts. However, my leaning on composing poems and short stories got boosted up gradually. Then I began to publish my poems and articles in local papers, and till date I do so. Again, in past, on one occasion of formal visit to Calcutta, I had an opportunity to visit Mission of Charities, Calcutta. And fortuitously, it was a rarest moment for me to attend prayer service there, where Saint Mother Teresa showered upon her blessings from holy verse of Bible. Indeed, the moment was God-sent moment, which pronounced total transformation of my heart. So I crept in fresh ring of social work. Till date, I am rendering my social services to society, that to say for leading right or wholesome place, invariably, Dr. Nelson Mandela, the African Gandhi, too lit my path of humble deed by pronouncing it through his letter. On and on, I begged a batch of Gandhian peace by participating in Satyagraha movement or passive resistance movement, and by truly following the principle and ideologies and philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. Also, I have been designated as a peace ambassador by Gandhi Peace Foundation, Kathmandu, Nepal. Next, I could other bent of creativity in field of world record creation. Till I have bagged 5 certificates of world records to my credit. However, in my literary accomplishment, I have been honored by various poetry organizations by bestowing upon recognition and honor with the award and the certificates. And some of my poems are published in anthologies. Now it is next generation and kind of help to be peace icon. Well, in my individual opinion, generation by generation, changes have taken place and it may keep on changing. It is but accepted fact. In present perspective, we stand and advocate that peace is selling by free, gracefulness and without apprehension of dangerous development or events in a nutshell. But in terms of fact that world is reeling under persistent manifestation of violence of varied dimensions. In other words, it is crucial time for the peacemaker too. But also in such crucial hour only peace is tried and tested by and large. Plainly, we have to adhere steadfastly to uphold the course of peace. In no way we should fail. For no reason should we shun our vow as a peacemaker. Our hardcore commitment and vision of peace should remain intact. Unterminatingly, to contemplate the generation to come should derive help from lessons of past generations by compiling passage for peace in mood or verse followed by experiments and time-tested measures. On and on, the challenges may stand on way, but concrete faith with zero yielding should lead the spirit to remain unruffled, to overthrow and conquer any challenges or hardships. Emphatically, our next generation, with their cherished goal for to attain stature of peace icon, in my individual opinion, should be wedded to mission of contending beyond match the code of preaching and practicing peace by opening new vistas of encyclopedic scope. In short, in fact, peace icon should foster image of worshipping worth. To begin with, let us have cursory glance over today's world first. Visibly, world has undergone through changes of multi-dimensions affecting to our lives and other aspects alike too. But here our focal point is achieving peace in this changed world scenario. In this context, should I say that our vision of peace should be fairly shaped by incomparable rank of virtues? Here I make a halt to pause, to ponder over, and simultaneously press the point to material peace. In continuation, leaving aside the point of above, let me contemplate on bond of achieving peace in today's world. In fact, in today's world, peace is overall important for sane order of life, as polluted social order of violence of varied dimension, as stated already, has hit at the root of fit order of our life course. Now it is pertinent question that peace must be achieved by digging ambience or scenes, or by creating scenes or ambience for peace that match to today's perspective. In my individual grasp over the point, I presume that peace should be achieved by overall competitive practice, by adopting practical application in our routine of life, and more to the point that theory needs to be put into practice, and achieving peace should follow adoption of practical application in every term that may it influence the neighbors around and may join to such act of achieving peace, and such group togetherness may result in successful fruition of peace mission to achieve goal ahead for achieving peace. Further, if more matching theories and practical applications could be expounded by experiment and research, then undoubtedly more nudges could be added in our bond of achieving peace. To sum up, achieving peace in today's world, in my individual opinion, should be scooped by added contents and fairly put into chanting treats by practical following at the same time. Additionally, message-oriented role in reading this course or part undeniably will be more result-oriented. Well, peace and literature, in my humble opinion, are interlinked in one way or other. In this context, I would like to take instance of Mahatma Gandhi, who was greatly influenced by peace literature to uphold the cause of non-violence or peace. Also, the great Indian soul has given emphasis on soul force as a concrete fort to embrace peace. Now here, to zero in on, soul needs to be vigorously placed to right fitness. And admittedly, the literature plays vital role uh, in fit quote. So literature always crosses bound of every barrier for promoting peace in a nutshell. Invariably, Dr. Martin Luther King and Dr. Nelson Mandela, uh, the African Gandhi, were greatly influenced by peace literatures. So there is no iota of doubt that literature is a forceful instrument in promoting world peace. In common quote, peace means sharing true, honest, sincere, and fair followings, speaked by whole pronouncement of love. Also, breaking together by bond of hug or embrace. In wider spectrum, it is universal love where peace germinates and grows to exalt us in pinnacle of glory. For me individually, peace means heightened mental state and killing fresh joys in life. By and large, it is a forceful instrument that truly transforms and opens up gate and invites everyone to be inseparable part of each other, that is irrespective of caste, creed and community. Peace must be preached and practiced practically in life by aided virtues of compassion, humility and tolerance. Now it is my humble quote for young aspiring poets. If you are a poet, be poet with masses of universal brotherhood, peace preachers, and forceful instrument to transform social orders which need to be enlightened by your poetical wisdom. Delineate romance of humanism and crude essence of worthy beast. Your efforts as aspiring poet wholly before darling fitness to lead everyone towards revolutionizing ideas of present